What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Today we're going to be discussing Internet Money Records and looking at the record label that Taz and the rest of Internet Money have built up. Before we do start, we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, so if you guys are new here, make sure to drop a sub. And with that being said, we're going to get started. Now if you guys haven't already, before watching this video, I definitely recommend checking out this Iann video where we discussed him re-signing to Internet Money. Taz confirmed that Iann just re-signed to the label. So we're gonna hop over to Spotify and look at all of the 4 artists that are currently signed to Internet Money Records. Starting off with Dro Kenji, he's one of the more obvious and bigger Internet Money artists with over 1.5 million monthly listeners right now. Kenji's got tons of songs with over 10 million streams on Spotify alone, and boy has Dro been the most consistent artist signed to Internet Money when it comes to releasing projects. We've already gotten With or Without You, Lost in Here, and Anywhere But Here, 3 separate projects all in 2022 alone. This doesn't count F Your Feelings and Eat Your Heart Out that both released in 2021, and Race Me to Hell and Tears and Pistols that both dropped in 2020. This is 7 total projects that Dro Kenji has officially released under Internet Money's label. Now moving to the biggest artist that Internet Money has officially signed to date, it is Iann Dior. With almost 14.4 million monthly listeners, Iann obviously has tons of big songs, stuff like Mood, Emotions, which was done by Internet Money. Well, Iann's a little bit different than Kenji just for the fact that only Iann's first 2 projects are executive produced by Taz and the rest of Internet Money. In 2019, Iann released Nothing's Ever Good Enough and Industry Plant, which were all completely executive produced by Taz Taylor and the rest of Internet Money. In 2020, we did get I'm Gone, which features production from Internet Money on tracks like Good Day, but this project itself, along with OTBT, his sophomore studio album, both have songs produced by Internet Money, but they were both concepts and ideas that Iann made himself. He was currently in the process of releasing another project, that's why we were getting a lot of one-off singles this year, and it is confirmed, like I already mentioned, that Iann is going back to Internet Money, so Rebirth, the project that he was working on, is most likely scrapped, and then the upcoming Iann album that we'll get in 2023 is most likely going to be completely executive produced by Internet Money. Moving on to an artist that I have yet to talk about on the channel, but I definitely want to start making videos on him, it is Amiri. He has over 400,000 monthly listeners, but he does have big songs that have been getting big on TikTok, stuff like Keep All That and a few more unreleased songs that are doing good on TikTok. Taz and Amiri have been working on releasing those songs with good production music videos, and we've already gotten one project that Internet Money helped executive produced, For the Better, and then other than that we've just gotten a few one-off singles, or at least right now they're one-off singles. And I do want to point out that I know it doesn't show that his label is Internet Money down here, but he is officially signed to the label. Amiri is a little bit different of a style than Iann and Dro, where I think those 2 artists kind of fit more in the same lane. Amiri and the next artist we're going to talk about, Rot Ken, are a little bit in their own lane, where I think Amiri fits into the more new gen style. He does still have these hits that are insane, like Keep All That is definitely one of the first songs I recommend you check out from him, along with Dirty Money. Those are my 2 favorite songs by him right now. Now the last artist we're going to be looking at today that is signed to Internet Money is Rot Ken, with almost 430,000 monthly listeners. Ken got into some stuff earlier this year, I believe it was in 2021 maybe, where he ended up getting locked up for a while, and while he was locked up, Internet Money released a full-length project with 17 songs on it titled Free Me, and this project had features from artists like Sofago. Rot Ken is definitely in a completely different lane than Amiri, Iann, and Dro. He has more melodic flows. Honestly, I would compare it a little bit to Amiri's melodic songs, but the energy and hype that Ken brings into the tracks he does is just unbeatable. There's only a few artists that I think on almost every song they're consistent with bringing some kind of vibe to each track, and even if I'm not a fan of every single Rot Ken song I've heard, I think you can almost find something positive to say about all of his music. With this being said, that was everybody that is currently signed to Internet Money Records: Iann Dior, Dro Kenji, Amiri, and Rot Ken. I think Internet Money has one of, if not the best record label lineups, and it's honestly a little underrated. I don't see anybody point this out, but the fact that Iann signed back to Internet Money, you already have Iann, who, if you're watching this video and the other videos, you most likely enjoy Iann's music. You have Kenji, who has one of the most dedicated work ethics that I've seen. You have Amiri and Ken, who are in their own lane, just doing two completely different themes, but still under the Internet Money production and wing. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.